Hello buddy, watching the Haunt channel, and today what I have to unbox is the Spirit Halloween Emmeline, or Emmeline, I don't know how you say it, but I just call it Emmeline, but you know. But anyways, we are doing this unboxing a little bit differently because you can see we're outside, and the reason we are outside doing this is because since he is so big, I don't have room inside to do it, so we're doing it out here. I have not actually seen her set up yet, but yeah. This is definitely my favorite of the year from Spirit, at least. And she is made by Tekky. Let's see if we can get out here. It's all, you know, compact. They have the some stuff up here like the adapter and the instructions. So let's take this whole piece out. Alright, so here she is, basically out of the box, still packed together, but yeah, this is the first time seeing her face, but yeah, it's not too big. This is it compared to my hand. It's not the biggest thing, it's not like Mr. Dark size, but it's still a pretty good size. I know she is pretty long, and I did not know this, but her hands are like a vinyl. I assumed that they were going to be plastic, but I mean, I guess that makes sense in case she does hit anyone, because she does go pretty far, I know. But yeah, I always thought that they were plastic. So now we can start by taking all this stuff out. So I do apologize for the noise because, you know, we are outside, but yeah, so we have the body, the base, there's poles, and the mechanism. It's all packed in there, so I'm gonna undo all these twist ties. Alright, so here is all the parts. We have a lot of the poles. There's the mechanism, the base with the control box, a whole bunch of poles, the other part of the base, her cloth, her body, and then as we mentioned before, we have the adapter. So now it's time to put this whole thing together. Alright, so here's Emmeline all set up. So when you first set her up, she's going to be in the stretched out position. I had just plugged her in to make sure she retracted properly, and I kind of just wanted her to be in the setting for when I made this video. So yeah, so we have her retracted now. She's not plugged in yet for actual activation, but yeah, here she is. Like I said, so she stands about 7 feet tall, roughly. And her setup, honestly, is not the best at all. It's kind of a pain and annoying. There's so much things you have to do, and it's just kind of confusing, especially with the cloth, which I'll show that. You have this cloth right here, which I know some people don't. I know I've heard people won't be using you know, the cloth on theirs. This piece, at least, it's mainly just to cover the back of, you know, cover the whole mech and whatever. But you don't have to necessarily use it. It just kind of I don't know. You just have to adjust it right too if you wanted to use it. Kind of like that. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I mean, yeah. But yeah, I will go more into a review after I do the demo, so let's plug her in. And actually, before I plug her in, I do want to make one note. Make sure to have weight on this thing, because I know this thing's going to be pretty extreme, and I've seen videos of her already, so yeah, that just take caution for that. So make sure you have a lot of weight on the back of her. So also, I thought I mentioned this, when not in use, you know, she comes out of the box, like I mentioned, the lunged up position, which I think is most ideal for her springs. But most people, due to space, you know, most people probably won't have her out because of how wide she is. So I mean, if you want to have her out without putting her back in the box, I would probably say, like, you know, because storage is hard, but I guess you could just leave it up like this, and you know, the retracted position, but just take off those the springs so they don't wear out. But anyways, let's go ahead and do the demo. Plug her in, and then I'll probably want to stand back. So alright, so she is plugged in. She should be on motion. Let's get her activated, and then we'll probably want to stand back. Yeah, this is insane. Wow. That is pretty awesome. Of course, she's gonna have her long retraction too. On the side right now. So yeah, the cloth did come down a little bit, but alright. Gonna unplug her so we can get into the review without her lunging out at me again. Alright, so that is incredible. Amazing jump scare. She is definitely my favorite prop of Spirit, if not maybe the year. But yeah, this is insane. Holy crap. Look at that. So, animation for one is incredible. I saw she was kind of delayed at the beginning with her audio not lining up, I guess, but it's not really an issue. She did go up further. And she did come out kind of slow, but with the more uses, I know she'll get faster over time. It's just, you know, because it's brand new out of the box. It won't go the fastest at first, but over time it should go faster. And you can even add grease and stuff on yours, which I've seen people do to make it go even faster. So yeah, but overall, just crazy. Like, I'll show you the face. I like the shading. That's pretty cool. All the teeth in there. There's her IR motion sensor, which is great for the dark. And you saw her, so she lunges forward, her head kind of like lifts up and her arms reach out like that, you can see. So that's pretty cool. A lot of creepy cloth. Here's the hands, which are, as I mentioned, are like a vinyl type rubber. Just in case it does hit you, but. And then of course we got the big sheet. And I will actually show you the control box down here. So see, I have two brick things right there. But yeah, here's the control box on the back of the base. You can see it has volume control. You can use an external speaker. It is motion and sound activated, and you can of course use step pad and multi-prop modes as well. She does take batteries. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. So yeah, like, I mean, there's not really much to do with look-wise, I guess. Even though she does look pretty terrifying as well, but you know, I like the classic, kind of like a video somewhat of classic Ghost vibes, but this is just insane, incredible, and I can't wait to see what Spirit and Tekky do next. Yeah, if I have to mention already, she is Tekky. So you know, Tekky does great with the scares, and yeah, the quality on the head, it's not, you know, it's not bad. It's not flimsy or anything. So I think it's a pretty solid plastic. This is what her face is like compared to my hand. It's not the biggest, but you know, it's fine. It gets the job done. But holy crap, you know, the animation is what is most effective on this thing. But yeah, that's insane. I highly recommend picking this one up. It's $280, but you know, with a coupon and everything, it'll just make it even worth it. At least it's not $300. So yeah. But anyways, that is Emmeline. And I'm so happy to have this one. Definitely my favorites of the year. And yeah, that's all I gotta say, I think. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.